Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm just here today to talk you through how to use Canva to create some graphics for either your websites or social media. It's quite simple to use. This is the home page. So once you've signed up for Canva and you sign in, this is what you'll be faced with. So I tend to reuse a lot of my designs. So over here on all your designs, you can see a lot of the graphics that I create. So once you've got a few done, it's quite easy just to go in and change a few things around. So something like this here is the graphic that I've created for this particular post. And if I wanted to change that, it's very simple to just change the text and change the background picture without having to create a whole new graphic from scratch. So once you've got a few things going, then like I say, it's quite easy just to change things around. But if you wanted to create something for your blog or Instagram, there's lots of templates that you can use here. So let's just do an example. I tend to use the Instagram post template for quite a lot. I tend to use that on my blog as well, works quite well. I can use it over on Facebook, again, works quite well. You can choose a specific template for Facebook with slightly different dimensions than the square, but the square works fine. You can see everything on it. So rather than having to keep making loads of different graphics if I'm repurposing my content, I tend to just use this one. So this is obviously blank square, so I can add to this as I go, or I can choose a template from here and move things around. So for instance, if I chose this one, I can go in and I can change the text here quite easily, and pop it back in. So any of that I can change. All of the elements I can change. If I wanted to, I can change the colour just by clicking on it, choosing a different colour. So you can choose colours to match in with your brand, and add your own logos and whatever else you wanted to do. So I mean, you can take the whole lot away if you wanted to. So up here it says delete element or delete the group. So this whole thing is a group and the individual components are the elements. So if I just wanted to get rid of all of that, I can just completely delete the group and get rid of it. If I make any mistakes, just up here there's the little undo arrow, so I can put that back if I wanted to. So yeah, it's very, very flexible and it's very, very easy. It's not technical at all. So yeah, you can have a look through all these templates, find something that you like, and you don't have to be an absolute wizard to change stuff around. So there's some great templates in there if you wanted to make your graphics look really, really good. What I tend to do is I keep it very basic for me, and I like to sort of start from scratch, really and truly. So I tend to start with a blank canvas, so I can do that from here. I can get rid of all of this. Or should have just started with a blank canvas, Nick? Really? Would have been easier, wouldn't it? But there you go. So once you've got your blank canvas, which we almost have, and you do not need to do it that way, you can just start with a blank canvas. So then you can start to add your different elements to it. So you can start with a photo if you wanted to. So you could have something like this. A lot of these are free to use. I think that they do pull a lot of their pictures from Pixabay, Unsplash, places like that where you can get free reference pictures from. If you've got the pro version, which I do have, you have access to a lot more pictures that otherwise are not available, plus a few other elements. So the pro version for me works really well. It's $8.95 a month, I think, I find it absolutely brilliant. I did use the free version for a long time though, so you don't have to pay for the pro version. And it depends how much you use it. The free version might be adequate. I use it a lot, a real lot. So for me, the pro version is a no-brainer. So yeah, you can pop your picture in there. If you drag it over rather than click on it, so if you click on it, you can sort of manipulate it around, move it. If you want to sort of make it fit right to the edges, you can do that. Or I think if you just click straight on it or drag it over, yeah, you can get it to just fill the area straight away. So it depends which way you want to do it. I tend to, I'm going to get rid of that. I tend to use my own pictures because a lot of the time, if it's for my blog, it's talking about a picture that I've already created myself, so I'll use something like that. But yeah, all of these you can use and put text over. So if I just show you, so if I go to uploads, so you can see various images here that I've uploaded before, and if I wanted to upload something, it's quite simple. I just click on here and choose a file to upload, and then this will upload here, and then I can add this over here. So again, if I just want to stretch it out, move it around a little bit, whether it's to the edges or not, so I can have something like that. So if I wanted to change this background on here, I can do that at the top. So I hit backgrounds and I can change the background to whatever colour I like. I can just keep it white. But you've got all the colours up here that you can choose from, or you can actually go in and choose a colour from here, and you can add a colour if you want to. If you've got something specific, if you know the code for it, you can put it here. So it's quite easy to get that background colour that you want. So I'll just go with a grey for now. So let's get some text in. So down the side here, you can see you've got background, videos and music. I don't tend to use, but you can create great little ads and eye-catching things using their videos, and they'll give you background music royalty free that you can use as well. So let's get some text. So I tend to go here again. So I've got styles that I tend to use a lot that I've saved, so you can do that as well. So if I just want to add something in here, and again, anything that you add in can be changed. So let me just change that to, this is my snow leopard. So you can't see that very well there at all. So this one here moves it, so you can move it around if I wanted to have it on an angle. And this one, which you can move it around. Oh, it's going to be all squiffy now, isn't it? There we go. So if I want to change that so that I can actually see it, I can move these out here at the side if I wanted to, and that will automatically make my text a lot bigger. Or I can do it from up here as well. Let's make sure that's selected. Here I can change the size of my text up here. So you just have to fiddle around with that. If it goes too big, you want to move it again, you can adjust it here and move it up. And let's get this into a colour that we can actually see as well. Okay, so that's just very, very basic. if you wanted something to put onto your blog. If you wanted to put a background behind this, that's easy enough as well. You've got elements over here. I tend to just use a rectangle, so you can search that here, but this one I've used before. I quite often like to put something like this in the background. Now some of these elements you can change and like move them up and down. Some of them will only go widthwise. So this one itself only goes widthwise, which is slightly annoying. But if I right click on it and copy, I can paste another one here so that I've got two, and then I can make that a bit bigger. So now obviously my words have disappeared, so I need to bring those to the front. Which I need to find them first. Right, so there they are. So I can see that I've now got my words highlighted because it's gone back to this big square. So I'm going to position those forwards there so that they've come to the front, and now I need to go back and adjust my my rectangles. As you can see, slightly fiddly. I want to bring that one back down and adjust this back out. There we go. So, I mean, you can see it's a bit of a fiddle fart about, but it's worth it. Once you get to know what you're doing, it takes seconds. And, you know, once you do things logically and not back to front like I'm doing here, even quicker still. So that's just a really basic thing that you can do with Canva. There's loads of things that you can do, from, you know, things like this for your blog to various different, I use it a lot. I think a lot of you know that I do the podcast as well with Jill, and there's a lot of the graphics that I do for that on here, which I can show you some of them here. Oh, this is just generating one that I have just done. But you can see these is a lot of the things that I use on my blogs. This is the header for the Facebook group, for the Life and Pencils Facebook group. So yeah, it's all done in here. Again, it's another graphic for Facebook. So it's really, really handy to use, and it's very, very simple. So I'll do a few videos of these just to kind of give you an idea of some of the different things that you can do and how to use it. But for now, if I just click on that one, this is the one that we've just made. Oh, I should show you as well that you can change, let me just show you this, that you can change all of the fonts as well, so you don't have to, and there's a lot of fonts in here that you can change it to, so you can get, you know, whatever you're looking for in terms of your audience. You can really match it up, and once you're done, you can download up here. So you can hit download, leave it at the PNG and hit download. Now the other thing that you can do, if you wanted to, if you're doing a design that's got, you know, a few different elements to it, you can actually download it as an animation, so that it'll play back effectively like a video on a website. But again, it looks quite effective. If you click here on the right hand side which says download, if you download as, instead of a PNG, if you look down here to animation, if you click on that, it will show you the different types of animation that it can do. So you can have a pan, you can have it as a block, we've got rise, breathe. So these are all the kind of different things that you can get it to do. So yeah, it's whatever you want to do with it, really. Okay, so that's it. That's just for the real basics of using Canva and how I do my graphics for my blog. and some of my social media sites. So it's really, really easy to use. It's really kind of fun. There's loads and loads of different things that you can add over here, from elements to their photos and text, and it's dead simple to use, and of course obviously your own graphics as well. So yeah, give it a go and let me know what you think.